He's not upholding the responsibilities of a government because blank, blank, and blank. We're trying to get those assertions ready for our body paragraphs. That's where we've been lacking in the past. Angie, loud, proud, go.
I marked it as V, and I said that he's violating UDHR Article 21.
With this class, it was challenging. And I didn't like that at first because I didn't really like challenges, honestly. I was just like, it's a challenge. Like, I would try and then I'd fail and I'd just be like, oh my God, like I really beat myself up about it.
When we see grades that are not good, the first reaction is to lock down. Is to be like, okay, I'm gonna hold your hand and we're gonna do this together. And what I found is that's like incredibly destructive.
In 10th grade, we had this research paper to do, and I'll always remember it because it's like the most disappointing time of like my high school career. I was up typing it like the night before it was due, I think, and then everything just went blank on my computer, and I was just so frustrated. You can't do a whole like 2 months work in one night.
You failed, and it sucks, and you tried really hard, and you still failed. You need to practice with that feeling because it happens, and it will continue to happen. And when we see our students get discouraged, it's because they don't know how to deal with that feeling. And so, part of it is that we need to be conscious about inserting moments where that happens and giving them time to reflect on what does this mean for me as a person? What does it mean for me as a scholar?
But I just feel like that's the most defining part of this whole class. Like, it's all about difficulties and accepting them. Even if you fail, you gotta keep trying. Like, even after my paper got, messed up, I was still trying. Like, I knew I couldn't just, I'm gonna go to bed now, I tried, like, I couldn't.
Something that I've learned is just I have to let my students fail. I have to. And I have to give them practice at it.
I'm not impressed. I think that we didn't really begin to break down some of these major assertions that are going to help us build a thesis for tomorrow.
I've set up real places in the year where they get hammered and they practice failing is really what ends up happening. And they practice with that and we reflect on that and we think about, okay, what do we need to do differently next time? That's been huge in terms of character growth.
Like, to this day, it's still a little part of me that's like, it's a challenge. I'm gonna try to take it. If I fail, I'm gonna try one more time and then one more time.
I would hear certain books and titles that would make me shiver and be like, oh, sounds like something difficult, something I don't want to read. But now when I see those types of things, I sit there and I think, I can read this, I can understand it. Like, it couldn't be that hard. And instead of being hesitant, I want to leap forward and actually try it.
It's always in my head, like, Kana, you got this. Like, you should be fine. If you did all the pre-work, if you did everything that you were supposed to do, you'll be fine.
I still have like this little, back of my mind saying, you don't want to go to school, or, this is gonna be longer than you expect. Like, you're gonna have more years in school, you're gonna have to stay in school. And I just pushed that away for like a second and be like, well, all of this work will pay off in the end. So, I have no reason to stop going to school because I do want to do something that I love, which is to be a doctor and to help people.
I don't think that I've reached my best, and probably very far off in the future. I might reach my best, but I won't think so. I'll still want to try and get more. So I think this hunger for learning is going to keep on happening.